أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين. Sura Yasin verse number 12. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Verily we shall give life to the dead, and we write down that which they sent before, and even their footprints, and we have numbered everything in a clear register. The man's file of deeds is open even after his death, until the hereafter. Not only the man's deeds, but also all his traces will be recorded and will be reckoned in the hereafter, whether they are good effects like mutma'in, remaining voluntary alms, teaching knowledge to people, and so on, or they are evil effects like establishing centers of indecency. However, fitting with the explanations of the former holy verse about the compensation and the valuable rewards of the believers and those who accept the admonishments of the prophets, this verse refers to the subject of resurrection and record of man's deed for reckoning and compensation, as it says, "Verily we shall give life to the dead." The emphasis on the Arabic word nahnu points to the fact that the great powers that you all know about Allah, there is no room for the discussion and debates that how the rotten bones will revive again and continue to live in a new life. Allah not only gives life to the dead, but also He writes down whatever people sent before them, and He writes all the effect that they leave behind them. Therefore, they will surely remain nothing save that they will be protected in the record of deeds for the reckoning day. The Quranic sentence "ma qaddamu," that which they sent before, refers to the deeds they have done, and there is no trace remained from them. But the application of the Quranic phrase wa atharahum, and their footprints, refers to the deeds which remain from a person and their effects are seen in the environment, like remaining voluntary alms, the buildings, the mutmain properties, and the centers which remain after the death of a person, and people take benefit from them. There is also this probability in the commentary that the Quranic sentence "ma qaddamu," that which they sent before, points to the deeds which have personal effect, while the Quranic phrase "atharahum" points to the affairs which become precedent, custom, and later, after the death of the person, will also be the source of public welfare and blessing, or cause vice, harm, and sin. Of course, the concept of this is vast, and both of the commentaries may be involved in its concept. For more emphasis, at the end of the verse, the Holy Quran adds, "And we have numbered everything in a clear register." The majority of the famous commentators have rendered the Quranic phrase Imam Mubin here into protected table, the same book in which all the deeds of men and the whole beings and events of the whole world are recorded and protected. The application of the word Imam here may be for the sake that in the hereafter, this book is a guide and a lead for all the angels of reward and retribution, and it is a criterion for evaluation of the value of man's deeds and their reward and their retribution. It is interesting that in some other verses of the Holy Quran, this meaning Imam has been used in this respect to the Torah, where the Quran says in Surah Hud, Surah number 11 verse 17, "Is he then like unto him who has a clear proof from his Lord, and follows him as a witness from him, and before it is the book of Moses, a guide and a mercy, testifying it." The usage of the word Imam, guide, in this verse about the Torah is for the knowledge, ordinances, and instructions in it. It is also for the signs. Alaikum salam. It is also for the signs of the Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which have been mentioned in it. In all these affairs, it could be guide and leader of people. Thus, the above mentioned word has a concept in every one of them proportionate to it. Sadaqallahul Aliyul Azim wa sadaqa Rasulallahul Karim wa nahnu ala dhalika minash shahidin wa shakirin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.